Neo, thank you for redeeming ASMR intro. Hey, it's me, ASMR. Darling. Thank you for redeeming that. Willis, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Red Roses. Thank you so much, Willis. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the emotes now. Thank you guys for the kalimbas in the chat. Shad, thank you so much for subbing with a tier 1 sub. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No, that was Avatar's Love from Avatar The Last Airbender. And yes, seems I still do get tingles, not for myself, but watching other people. Knights Player, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Falcon. Thank you, Knights Player. And another tier 1 sub to Corrupted. Knights Player, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, Willis, thank you so much for gifting 10 tier 1 subs to my community. Let's get some hype in the chat for Willis. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Willis, thank you so much for gifting 10 tier 1 subs to my community. To Wookie, Nia, Noxim Chats, Larch, Magic, Farmy, Diamond, Rob, and Impact. Thank you so much, Willis. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, we are extending stream, guys, for an extra 30 minutes, and we'll add a little time to make up for the technical difficulties. So thank you guys. You guys earned 30 more minutes of tingles, tingles, tingles. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nick. Thank you, 13-inch Nick. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's my shoe size, people, relax. Hey, Pinky. Brandon, thank you for the 1,000 biddies, Brandon. Thank you so much, Brandon. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're awesome, Brandon. Y'all are awesome. Yes, it is story time. I'm gonna go ahead and reverse this so you guys can follow along easy. Actually, I'll do it like this. Bam Bam, it looks like you already got gifted a sub. Good Night Moon by Margaret Wise Brown. Pictures by Clement Hurd. Let me move this closer. I'll read it to you guys like this. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of the cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. And 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens. And a little toy house and a young mouse. And a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush. And a quiet old lady who was whispering, hush. Good night, room. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Good night, light in the red balloon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Good night, kittens. subbing with a tier 1 sub. Thank you, the old beardy. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh, I must drop that. I was like, what is this? Hey, Ebo, I'm good. How are you? Okay, we're actually gonna do that. Yo, BC, thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thank you so much for your Twitch Prime sub. Twitch Prime. Hey, Purple Dragon, welcome to the stream. Raisin, thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. Raisin, thank you, welcome. Welcome, darling. Let's read a 5-minute Star Wars story. Oh, really, Ebo? I played that on stream. It's a good game. Actually, let's just do 97. Okay, guys, we're gonna read A Jedi You Must Become. Good night, Liam. Luke Skywalker would become one of the greatest Jedi Knights in the galaxy, but he wasn't always a powerful Jedi. In the beginning, he was just a boy, no different from any other. Luke fought bravely as a pilot for the rebellion. He even destroyed the Death Star. But Luke decided that he could best help the rebels if he trained to become a Jedi Knight. In a vision, Luke's old friend Obi-Wan Kenobi said to him, "You will go to the Dagobah system. There you will learn from Yoda, the Jedi Master, who instructed me." Luke knew that Obi-Wan would appear to him only if this message was very important. Luke and his droid R2-D2 flew to Dagobah right away. Me, Farmer, no. Dagobah was not what Luke expected. He thought a Jedi Master would live on a beautiful, serene world, but that was not what Dagobah was at all. The planet was wet, muggy, and crawling with bugs, critters, and wild spun around, pulling out his blaster. Standing in front of Luke was a pale green creature with big pointy ears. "I was wondering, why are you here?" the creature asked. "I'm looking for a great warrior," Luke replied. The creature shook his head. "A great warrior? Wars not make one great." Luke had to admit the creature had a point. "I'm looking for a Jedi Master," he explained. "Oh, Jedi Master," the creature said. "Yoda, you seek Yoda." The creature promised to take Luke to Yoda, but first the creature stopped at his home and fed Luke dinner. With no sign of Yoda anywhere, Luke grew impatient. "We're wasting our time." The creature turned away from Luke. "I cannot teach him. The boy has no patience. He is not ready." Luke suddenly realized that this was no ordinary creature. "Yoda!" Yoda laughed at Luke. "Adventure. Hey. Excitement. Hey." "A Jedi craves not these things. You're reckless." Luke told Yoda that he had learned so much already and he was not afraid. Finally, Yoda agreed to train him. Luke's first test was to run through a swampy obstacle course. As Luke trained his body, Yoda helped him develop his mind. "A Jedi uses the Force for knowledge and defense," Yoda said, "never for attack." Luke began to understand that being a Jedi was less about him and more about helping others. Luke also learned to move objects with the Force. One day, Luke stacked a tower of rocks with his mind while standing on his head. But as Luke placed the final rock, his X-Wing began to sink deeper into the swamp. Luke lost his concentration and fell to the ground with a thud. Thinking about trying to raise his ship from the muck, Luke said to Yoda, "Moving stones around is one thing, but this is totally different." No, different. You must unlearn what you have learned," Yoda said. Sorry. Oh my god, Arya! Arya farted and it stinks. Why, Arya? Why? You can see her paws right here. Luke concentrated. He knew that he would one day have to confront Darth Vader, the powerful Sith Lord. He needed to be as strong in the Force as possible. Oh my god, it's lingering. Luke turned back to the sunken X-Wing and said, "All right, I'll give it a try." Yoda stopped Luke, saying, "Do or do not. There is no try." Luke concentrated on Yoda's words and lessons, letting the Force flow through him. Naomi, oh my gosh. Slowly, the X-Wing began to rise. Luke was as surprised as R2-D2 was. The little droid exclaimed with his own brand of beeps and whistles. But Luke struggled with his doubts. He knew that an X-Wing was very heavy. How could he possibly manage to lift it? Slowly, the ship sank back into the swamp. Luke was sad and discouraged. "I can't. It's too big." That's what she said. "Size matters not," Yoda said. "Look at me. Judge me by my size, do you?" Yoda reached out with his tiny old hand and the ship began to move. Yoda concentrated even more and the ship floated through the air until it came to rest on solid ground. "I don't believe it," Luke said. "That," Yoda replied, "is why you fail." Luke continued his training, more determined than ever. One day, Luke saw a vision through the Force. He saw his friends Han Solo and Princess Leia, and they were in trouble. They had been captured by Darth Vader. "It is further the future you see," Yoda explained. "I've got to get to them," Luke insisted. He couldn't bear to think that Han and Leia were in danger. Luke was a defender, not an attacker. He acted out of protection rather than anger. It was a Jedi Knight's duty to put other people ahead of himself. Luke felt that he had come far enough in his Jedi training to make his own decisions. Luke decided to put his training on hold and go rescue his friends. I'll return, he told Yoda. I promise. As Luke's ship took flight, Yoda wished that he had more time to help Luke prepare. Luke's battles would not be easy, but he was good at heart. No matter where he went, the Force would be with him, always. That was nice. Oh my god, Arya, she keeps farting. I need to light a candle. Hold on. Let me reverse this back now.